Okay, Red, tell me what happened last time.
Well, it began with everyone dealing with the aftermath of our situation, mainly in Karina's cabin, or the cabin Karina broke into and found, essentially, as the siblings were a bit odds with each other. Ashton, of course, still upset with his what had gone down between everyone else. Uh, Believe as well as Roxana feeling extremely guilty and not knowing how to deal with that, and of course, Katya also being upset. The whole thing, as they're forced to talk about it, mainly have a discussion, as Karina had called out dinner for everyone. Ashton, of course, bring up his, well, he would never have done that to his siblings, and uh, Katya talked about her own feelings about how she was upset about how he's reacting to things of Roxana, as well as not really intending to, but regardless, Ashton said she didn't really apologize for tossing him out of the car. A bit of back and forth there as well, as Katya, I believe, said she should have been a bit more mature about it. She should have been the one who was acting older as her siblings, and not just Ashton, of course, but everyone else was going through a very not so great time of everything with their powers or abilities. And of course, Amelia Alexandra wasn't the best for anyone involved, probably worse so for Katya. I believe as well as Karina went up to talk to Roxana, get her to come down, and you can't avoid this forever type of situation as she, well, getting some reassurance that her mom will probably be all right. At the very least, came down and they also had a talk with Roxana, saying mostly that she's afraid for their mother. Didn't really know, didn't know Alexandra was lying. Had no idea to think that at the time, and had no idea how she did what she did, killing her siblings that first time around. The second time around, of course, was on purpose and a conscious decision. Still, not sure if forgiveness was given, but the conversation was there as they sat down and tried to figure out what to do for the next few days. As Karina had mentioned that she can't really deal with Alexandra, only one person can really tangle with her right now, and we'll have to wait hopefully for that person to show up, as she's a bit of a nuisance. A few days, I think of 2 or 3 days passed as we bided our time. Ashton trying to communicate with this voice he was able to recognize was in his own inside his head, and not having much in the way of success, other than the fact that sense of laziness and nonchalant. Same thing from his own behavior, but now he's putting into its preview. Katya, of course, trying to hang out with her siblings, or those who were wanted to hang out with her. Ex Roxana, well, not having much else to do, playing cards with who wanted to play. And of course, also Roxana going off for a bit of a walk around this isolated place from what she was told, and coming upon a stranger in the woods who seemed to wanted to give her ear and have a conversation. Odd, but there's been a couple of odd days as, well, she couldn't tell him everything. She explained that she made a choice that she can't really get back, and she's not sure if she should be forgiven for that. I believe well, he said, you got to try at the very least, as what forgiveness is and what you can do to hopefully fix those mistakes. You can't unmake them, but hopefully you can try to fix them. And a little bit of a amusement for Roxana right now. She's at a low point, talking to people in the woods for no reason, as well as getting a drink. Apparently, as she complained about not being able to, and apparently this one getting close enough to it, as he revealed himself to be Alaric, the guy we were waiting for, and understanding a bit more of her situation, as he was here to help, and, well, a bit more of the mess that all was went around. It's kind of sad to say, as Karina had also mentioned, that people who come into this life is never really a happy one. And, well, we're hopefully going to find a solution, and maybe even be able to save your parents with time. As they walked back to the cabin, Roxana also noticed Alaric's abilities. Apparently, that try and travel thing and being stuck in, I guess, a little bubble. As Alaric explained a bit more, that outside of his backstory, of course, and not having any siblings and growing up in such a not so great world, he can control his age and looks. It's a bit of a fucked up past as well, and things have been well, dealing with risk for nearly 10 years, and it's never a fun time all around. And demon rituals and Alexandra, yeah, it's been a crazy time. And introductions were made when he made it to the cabin, as he revealed himself to be here to help, and, well, up to us to decide what we want to do. We can try to join this good fight, or we could, of course, go back home. He'll help us get our family out, make sure Alexandra never gets in our lives, and of course, make sure we will never see him again, essentially. But he won't force this decision on us. Give us time to decide while he goes and talks to Karina, who will probably have to explain what happened to her metal flask as well, as the siblings were left alone. And, well, Roxana was the first to speak, making her choice known that she was going to, well, go and fight this good fight, mostly because there's no getting away from this life now. It has a feeling of once you're in, there's no such thing as staying away forever. And the fact that Alexandra might be taken out of our hairs doesn't mean there won't be someone else worse coming along. I think Katya also expressed the similar feelings. Ashton hesitated, mostly in the fact that he wanted more information, as he asked Alaric what exactly this good fight meant and what would be soldiers or killers or what. Alaric declined, saying that that's not what this organization is, or we're not that level to even be that. That there's more than just Alexandra and more horrifying things out there that are going to be attacking or dealing with the normal world eventually, and we need someone to help stop it. And people who don't want to take advantage or make the world a worse place, essentially. And after hearing that, I believe Ashton also agreed. So instead of waiting a few days, Alaric seemed to think that we said yes right then and there. With that, also, of course, apologizing to Karina for the flask. He said he'll take some time to rest because, as Roxana found out from talking with him for a bit afterwards, he doesn't really have sleep the same way normal people do. With his powers and abilities and always being on the clock, doesn't seem like relaxing is a thing that exists in his vocabulary right now. There was a tentative invite to, once you get that opportunity, maybe you can, I don't know, go have a beer or something like that, or a party, because, man, you do not sound like, that does not sound like the healthiest lifestyle. We were in our own little time mechanism, I guess, as the next day or so after he found this weird rest of his, he said, we'll do some training. That these abilities we have need to be taught properly, and we need to see exactly what the full extent of them are. And we don't really have time to be playing this nice and safe. So he brought up his sword and said, I'm going to try to kill you, and you better try to survive, essentially. Better for some of us than others. I believe Katya and Roxana were able to get theirs fairly well. Ashton was having a bit of struggle, even with pleading with his sword, who seemed to not see it as a big deal. Mostly really not wanting to move mostly from that position of just relaxing and laying back before eventually, when it became obvious that, well, his poor best buddy Ashton was going to get his head all cut off, he summoned the sword, was summoned in front. Showing that can be summoned, and it apparently seems to, I'm not sure, love messing with Ashton, or Ashton's going to have to work really hard for this relationship he has. Regardless, we spent time training with Alaric as he went off to do things as well, coming back eventually, having taken a look around to our place to see exactly what's going on. Seems our parents are safe. Agnar sadly isn't in town, as Roxana asked him to keep an eye on him, or at least see if he's all right, having that last threat from, sadly, from Alexandra, and hoping that he's going to be okay. Regardless, we have a few more months of learning the basics, and he's not going to be nice about it. And I think that's where it ended last time, us training and getting our asses kicked.
Yes, I believe we're currently in your training arc.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Last, I believe it was about 3 months. So
Yeah.
It's 3 to 4 months, yeah.
his ability to prolong time. If there's any conversations you would like to have in the few months?
I know there's one Roxana wants to have, whether in front of the group or with Alaric by herself. She's mainly going to ask Alaric about the relationship between him and our father, because I know that was said, but we don't know the details fully.
Maybe like a week, and this is one evening as you're recuperating, kind of sit down with him, getting ready to go to sleep. As you approach him, he kind of like looks at you. It's like, something wrong?
Yeah, I just had a question. It's been bugging me a bit. Our dad worked with you, right? Or That's what Karina said.
Did?
What exactly does that mean? Like, I know Dad was like 007 or basically, but like, was he just like feeding you guys information? Is that why the Russian mob is pissed, or? And
2 years ago, some bad stuff went down in New York, caused by Alexandra. Caused a large gang war in the city between the Russians and much everyone else. Your dad was, as per usual, sent there to mitigate things, try to handle the situation. I think seeing Alexandra's work to that level, I think he found his limit, and decided to start working with me, as the Bratva lost that fight, but it was lost very strategically, in a way that benefited my interests, kept most of the civilians' lives, civilian casualties at the minimum, at the expense of well, his orders.
okay. And
After
he's been
that,
helping you guys.
Alexandra kind of blamed him for how things went. Had a falling out with a lot of the Bratva leadership, but well, what normally would have gotten him killed, less relevant nowadays because the entire Bratva power structure is not very stable right now.
Okay. So, does that mean I don't really think there's anything that can really stop this lady from what you're telling me, but does she even have like a leash then?
That would be myself, honestly.
Ooh, cool. So, everyone else is pretty much fucked then.
Me and her have call it an agreement. It's more of a strenuous relationship where she sees how much she can push before I do something about her. She knows how to play nice. What she did with you is not unusual, but it was a bit more pushy. I believe this is the reason why she immediately left you.
Okay.
I'm gonna tell you
So-
this. She's not the worst thing out there. She's just the most obvious thing out there. She lacks the support network to truly be dangerous, other than, well, on a physical level.
You know, it's yeah. So, everyone else is fucked. Gotcha.
There are others that can contend with her, but fully deal with her, I haven't put it to a test. I there's plenty of people out there who are powerful, but I'd rather not put children or young adults like yourselves in combat situations too much if I can help.
Alright.
Plus, none of them have the mobility I do.
Okay. And I think Karita mentioned that there's like more people in your organization. Some guy with a moral thing and a mad scientist or two.
He nods. They're a varied group that sometimes gets along, sometimes doesn't.
Okay. I'll probably have more questions when I have an understanding of what questions to ask. But okay. They're not gonna. Well, Karita already said they won't kill my mom. She's leverage for my dad, right?
He nods.
Okay. Thanks.
So I'm sure that once you get a handle on your abilities, I think you three might be part of those that can contend with her. Should be a bit terrifying because there are a lot of meteor fragments.
Yeah. Worldwide event, right?
I'm spending time with you. It means I am not spending time with other people in other places.
Sorry?
It's fine. It's just that you need to make this count.
Yeah. She just nods and says, I'll get out of your hair so you can do your sleep thing.
Thank you. See you in a few hours.
Yeah, she takes her leave.
Anyone else want to have any conversation? Take that as
Probably.
No, go
I
ahead.
was, probably gonna have a conversation with my sword about what he wanted to be called.
Unfortunately, your sword is not yet at the capable of level of capable conversations.
I mean, it seems pretty conversational way to convince you to go into the panty room.
Yeah, with thoughts and emotions, but that's not really
Yeah,
conversation.
fair enough.
That was instinct-based hate.
Then no.
How about you stop being a bitch and the name for it?
You know what, Grun? I have like 3 options so far, and I'm sure you'll make fun of me for all of them, but whatever, I don't care. I'm jumping between Cinder, Ash, and Ruin.
See, they're all better than Dust though. So congratulations, you've been promoted.
All right, we're gonna go with Ruin.
But yeah, as Yeah, see hate. Red, that's what the red's baiting you. That's a very poor attempt at a bait, but it is there. Look at
Let me see the bait. Let me see the bait. Well,
no.
you should have said something last session. You know, when I was getting dragged. No, you didn't.
I did. I said Ashton just sounds cool. God damn it.
No. Listen, that sounds just like pity points to me. Use your participation trophy. But yeah, as the weeks would go by and a rather grueling amount of training will eventually be able to at least understand some of the powers you have. Will can all feel the written condition you have. As you will realize, you all have a set of specific abilities that you can sort of call upon with well, degrees of success, as basically using them on smaller objects, or like doing them with like smaller in like a small scope is doable now to you at the end of these 3 months. But well, you know, you still have to push yourselves. That still drains you mentally quite a lot. You would be aware. The Ashton, that includes your little astral focus thing. You realize that if you do take some time, you are able to sort of mentally recuperate much faster than the others. But yeah, when push comes to shove, you realize your abilities can be quite destructive if you have the necessary willpower to exert. So basically, I presume everyone has read this section of the book.
I did a lot of reading. Okay, yeah, I did read that.
Okay. But yeah, as these 3 months pass, the last day, something weird happens. Done with your training session, Alaric will say, well, I think everyone here is now at least somewhat prepared. Still have a lot room to grow, but I think you have a solid foundation now. Been able to pick up a lot of things quite fast, and your ability to regenerate is quite impressive. Now, I would still urge you to not be reckless with it. Don't know exactly the full limitations of it. But how is everyone feeling?
Good. I guess good.
You know, feeling about as good as I can be, I guess. You know, staying not bad.
Okay. Go ahead.
So, ready to go?
there's a flight scheduled a couple of hours. Should land you Copenhagen. And well, hopefully there you'll be able to begin looking for your parents. My knowledge, taken there. At least your mother has. I presume your father is not going to be far behind.
Are we going by ourselves? Just us?
Like, takes a deep breath and says, "Oh, I think Karina should go with you, at the very least. A bit of extra guidance. I won't be available for the next foreseeable future. So you'll be on this on your own most."
He nods.
First time, Roxana, you will hear a voice in your head speak up, and it's a weird sensation because it's like your inner thoughts are speaking. It's still a distinct entity. It says, don't stop worrying about things. It'll be fine. We can handle this.
Has anyone? I just want to make sure. Has anyone ever told Roxana like, "Hey, the swords could talk"? I don't know we've ever had that conversation.
Well, the swords couldn't talk up at this point, so I don't know how you would have had that conversation.
It's emotional manipulation, as Katya mentioned. They can
Yeah.
by emotions. That was
Okay, like that, because I don't think I don't think we've had that conversation between the characters where Roxana was told like, "Hey, there's an emotional thing going on that's weird." I just want to make sure I see her reaction to this is all.
Katya explained that they would
Okay.
see emotions and then feed on, basically amplify pre-existing emotions and feelings.
Okay,
That's what she said, at least.
It's probably just like a moment of like trying to keep herself from looking surprised. Just like, what the fuck? Hello? In her head, of course.
Yo, what's up?
Yo, what's up? How come you been here?
For a few months. Why? I mean,
Cool. Phew, man.
you picked me up, so I don't.
Oh, that's okay. Yeah, nice to meet you. I don't know if you know, I've kind of already gave you a name.
Yeah, no,
My
I know,
sis-
I know. Listen,
Cool,
just because
cool.
I wasn't learning your language took a bit of time, but I think I have grasped some of the basics.
So are you like an alien?
What's an alien?
Like, were you just born when you fell on Earth, or were you always something before Earth?
No, I don't think I was anything before. I don't know. I don't remember.
Okay. Do you like alcohol?
I don't think it does anything for your synapses, but
Yeah. Do you control that, or is there any way to like shift those settings somehow?
it's kind of baked into your whole near immortality thing.
God damn it. Okay. We'll figure something out. Well,
Yeah, just get some of that more like fucking turbocharged alcohol, and you'll be fine.
I think this is gonna be a lot harder than it sounds, but you know what? You're right. We still have other plans. Well, nice to meet you. Welcome to my body. Sorry, whatever happens to it, it's kind of, well, the decisions I make in these, you can't really blame me for, but yeah.
We're kind of in this together at this point, so don't worry about it.
Yeah, you're right. Don't worry about it.
The rest of you just see her fucking space out. Larik's gonna be like, "Are you okay?"
Yeah. Katia, you were right about that whole thing with the sword talking to you.
And didn't literally talk to me.
Well, mine is, and they seem to be cool at the very least.
It talked to you.
Yeah, apparently took a while to learn our language, so maybe that's why the others haven't talked. Doesn't seem to remember anything outside before getting here, so seems pretty chill right now.
Be careful what you talk and what you listen, and these wouldn't be the first entities to bind themselves to people.
Well, I'm gonna be positive about this whole thing because it's the only thing I have. I think I have a new drinking buddy, and yeah, so we'll look forward to that, guys.
You know, honestly, it wouldn't surprise me if Mike could talk the whole time and he was just too lazy to.
Here, you know what? Go fuck yourself, Ashton.
Oh, you would love that, wouldn't you?
I think you would love to get some, but we all know the real truth.
At least I can get some.
Can you though? Because I'm
I
pretty sure
could.
the only fuck you've had in a while was a PT one. So
Hey, win's a win, dumbass.
I don't think that's a win. I think that's barely a participation award.
That's still better than you ever can and ever will get. I'd like to see you have sword sex.
I'm not a physical being, you fucking dumbass.
You'll seem pretty physical when I'm holding you.
Yeah, because I'm a manifestation of your willpower. God,
What the hell does that even mean?
I'm sure you'll figure it out with time. Not like a
Like
I'm not a physical thing. I'm literally something you manifest with your head.
So are you like a split personality or your own entity? What the hell's up with that?
Listen, man, I don't fucking know how this works. I just
Of course
I woke up on the fucking ground. Technically, I woke up falling, smashed into the earth, and then your sorry ass came to pick me up. And well, we tend to latch onto the first person who touches us. So
Listen, you should be lucky then. You could have either gotten the nerd or the alcoholic.
I think that alcoholic got more fucks than you. So I don't know.
I'm not entirely sure.
Oh, she seems less desperate about it then.
Yeah, that's definitely true.
Listen, maybe you should make a case with the Solaric dude to like get the sexy witch to come with you.
You know, we could make an appeal, but
You should appeal with your incompetence, and then maybe they'll get both chicks to come along.
but then I'm definitely not getting anything.
I'm sure you'll find a way.
I am curious to see what we can do on our own, though, you know?
Right now, I guess it's only been like months.
Yeah.
Listen, we'll be fine. We'll be fine. We only need the chicks just to look cool. We'll be fine on our own. As how you see Ashton's spacing out, and Alaric kind of like pinches the bridge of his nose and will say, "Those they're all talking now."
Perhaps they've grown up by now.
Is that what we're gonna look like when we talk to them? We might have to like get glasses so it doesn't look so obvious.
You'll adapt, but as I was saying, few years ago, the first of these weird entities was recorded and showing up. A lot of human sacrifice and very messed up rituals. And ever since then, they've been popping up around the world, offering deals to people. Be very careful with these things. Might be different, they might not, but good rule of thumb in this world, faced with supernatural creatures, do not trust them to abide by human understanding.
Immediately asking my head, do you abide by human standard thinking processes?
I don't have a reference point. I think
Yeah.
so. Well, I abide with whatever your thinking is, so you're human, right? So
We're
yes, I think it
fucked.
counts. Ah, shit, you're one of those. No, that explains the perpetual horniness, I guess. Because if only you're like this and everyone else is not, maybe it's a misalignment on your
There's
part.
like plenty of guys like me. I mean, some are worse, some are better.
You know,
But I mean, you know.
I guess we can work with that. Listen, middle of the pack gives you plenty of wiggle room.
Middle of the pack on the dudes who are already leaning to one side, you know?
Ah. The top of the bottom. I see how you roll.
There you go.
Listen,
There you go.
that just means you have a lot of room to grow, right?
See, now we're looking on the bright side.
Yeah, I never understood the whole thought process you had with growing, not showing, but I guess it makes sense now.
Exactly. If you start out already fully erect, there's nowhere to go but down.
I guess this is why it took me like a couple of months to grasp your language. It's very weird, very metaphorical.
Oh, yeah. Not even the worst one.
Alaric ignoring Ashton spacing out again. What about you, Katya?
Hasn't reached out yet. Hello, you in there?
As it's very like same emotional, very concerned feeling as you hear a very short, almost whisper, yes.
See a bit more shy.
What about you two? How are their personalities?
Mine's pretty chill, pretty relaxed. I'm trying to see if I can negotiate anything with it right now, but right now it seems it's kind of comes with a code, I guess.
It's regarding
complaints.
alcohol, isn't it?
I have you know, I asked other questions. Alcohol may have been one of them.
What were the other questions?
I don't feel like I should answer that question. It's a bit personal, actually.
So it is just the alcohol.
God
What
damn
about
it.
Yeah.
you, Ashton?
Mine is snarky and lazy.
Okay. Well, you know. Suppose we'll see how things will evolve, how you'll evolve. One thing that I learned when dealing with some of these entities is that, especially the ones that are sort of new, tend to well, their first user tends to leave a deep mark on their personality. So maybe it's the same with your swords. Means you'll be fine. At least you'll be working with things that well, gain their insight from your own understanding of the world.
We can only hope, right? So, still going alone, or you gonna have me backup?
Think you're gonna need more backup than Karina?
Oh, Karina's coming too? Sick. Now we're good.
Was in fact what discussing, but thank you for
I
being
was
awake.
zoned out. She was talking to me a lot.
Now she will be tagging along. Babysitting duty is not over for her. This she might be able to provide more information about how the stone works. In case you encounter different agents of theirs.
Just to make sure it's said out loud, we're trying to be discreet and not cause a catastrophic event, right? Very obvious.
Fine, catastrophic. I would, yes, I would not, if you start going and displaying your powers in public. Well, let's just say you will be noticed immediately, and right now, subtlety is your biggest advantage.
Okay. And since these guys don't know about you, we'll discreet and quiet.
At this point, they probably know of me in some way or fashion, but most low-level enforcers of the organization are not aware. Keeping my name or my abilities secret would be greatly appreciated. Well, not doing so is gonna bring a lot of fucking problems for you. There are certain foes I have to deal with on a regular basis that are a bit beyond your capabilities.
Like what?
Agents that work to undermine everything that I'm trying to do will have access to both powers and technology that is that will feel quite alien to you.
Okay. Yeah, that's the alien powers then. All right.
So you're not the only ones with supernatural abilities becoming more and more of a common thing. So, after dealing with your family, you're taking the next plane to New York. That my researcher can figure out the rest of quirks of your special circumstances. Any questions?
Once we get our parents and everything like that, what will we find out what happens next? Do we have a place to go?
Literally what he said. He's like, after
Oh.
you deal with that, you'll come to New York, so that
Oh, okay,
she
sorry.
can figure out like the rest of your like quirks.
Thank you. I'm writing it down now. But no, she would shake her head in a negative.
I think we're ready to go.
Right. Your plane leaves in 4 hours. Good luck. As you blink and he is gone.
You really think that's to save time, or he just does that to look cool?
I mean, I would do it all the time if I could. So, how's everyone feeling?
Pretty good.
Oh, we have to see how whether we'll be able to save our parents or not.
They say when you want something, it's best to manifest it, so we will save our parents. Right?
You know, I'd make fun of you for the superstitious thing, but well, now we have psychic talking swords, so you know,
I mean, yeah, I would have, yeah.
idiot.
So, yeah, we have, oh. I'll
Or
figure
my
that out.
apologies, they're not swords; they are manifestations of will, or something like that.
Oh. Oh, does that mean we can make them to different shapes so we can manifest them then?
Ruin
I'll
will
give it a
point
shot.
out, like, no, it's listen. We're swords for some reason. That's on you.
That's all me.
Swords are
Apparently
cool.
They are cool. There'll just be some questions raised. Well, I think it does says a lot about us, the fact that they look like that.
As you hear the voice in your head, Oksana Nova will say, "Listen, I don't think we can be like guns. I think it has to be a rather melee weapon, but I'm pretty sure that there's like other things we can become. Although you'll have to verify that, but
We'll figure this out together. I don't think we have a timeline how long we got.
let's just say I knew kind of how I was gonna look the moment I bind it with you, so I don't know if it's an instinctual thing, if it's whatever you think is cool kind of thing, if it's related to your bubbly personality, I don't know.
Hey. It's badass. Badass, goddammit.
Listen, you can be bubbly and badass. Why are you so shy about everything? God.
Why are you know what? I don't need another ball buster in this voice of ours. I already have action outside of that, okay?
So is the reason your sword looks so lame because you're lame?
Oh my god, Ashton, go fuck yourself. Look at your giant ass sword. You compensating for something?
Yeah, compensating for you.
Uh-huh. Listen, just because you're a small little bit of a handler there doesn't mean you have to make everything bigger just to feel better about yourself.
At least my sword doesn't look like a damn lollipop.
I don't know. That lollipop can apparently kick your little ass.
Oh yeah? Like to see you try.
Oh yeah, let's go. I can take this outside right now.
I'll like turn to Corinne's like, is it cool if we do like a sparring match real quick? We have a couple hours, right?
Rina's not even there.
Yeah. Let's go sparring match!
Okay, come on.
Can I just do a sword? I think it'll be a long few months for us.
Which is why we should establish dominance now. Ashton needs to learn his place in the world. I gotta make sure he understands what the pecking order. Come on.
Yeah, there's the sense of uneasiness, Katya, to all of this you're getting from Talon, as it says. Keep an eye on them. I don't like where this is going.
Me neither, buddy. Me neither.
Yeah, no. Walk outside.
So like first blood or
Yeah, first blood.
Both feel this sort of clear rush of adrenaline. Because up until now, you've all been sparring just with Alaric. Never had any like sparring matches between each other. This this
really?
feels
Okay.
yes, this feels quite intense. The anticipation, the excitement. You can both gain 1 adrenaline.
hell yeah. Would I since I have learned that I can meditate, would I have been it too over the last couple of months or no?
No, because you've been exhausted training. Go fuck yourself.
Okay. I forgot I didn't I forgot I was here. Alright, I'm ready.
Okay, same.
Oh, only a fight roll.
And I'm using my adrenaline, because fuck you.
Damn.
Ay, shit!
Oh, no.
You have a free reroll,
I was gonna
Ashton.
say
I was
you
gonna
need
say,
to-
do.
Yeah, you have the free reroll.
Nah, still 4.
Yeah, same.
Yeah, as Katya, you witnessed the two of them as they lunge at each other. The blades, there's the quick exchange of like tracks as Ashton fucking like lodges the sword deep into her shoulder as it fucking cleaves, almost like going completely through. Take like 12 grit.
Gotcha.
See, she's the true winner. So adrenaline.
I'll be the hurt condition.
Hmm.
Adrenaline from hot as you collapse into the fucking ground, barely able to breathe. As
Fuck.
Ashton, give me a cool roll, Ashton. Got that.
Basic success.
Gonna reroll, Ashton.
Ah.
You're a gambling man.
Grunt, you know I'm a gambling man. You know I'm a gambling man.
It's the worst
love
gamble.
gambling.
Almost none of this
I love gambling.
I don't know, Mac. Mine seems to...
I love gambling.
That succeeds. You, Mac. You.
I'll take the math degree and leave.
Ashton, there's a moment you realize you like both will see Ashton like lift his blade up to like fucking go for another swing Actually, you catch yourself as you are about to just instinctively try to like cut off her head.
Whoa, 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 buddy. Okay, you won. Jeez.
He's gonna like squint his eyes for a bit as he like looks at his sword, and as soon as he's like, "What was that about?"
I don't fucking know.
What do you mean you don't know? What, this is your influence?
Hey, fucking bitch ass. You wanted to fight? Think there's a fucking game?
You have a point. It'll just be like, Ashen will just like pause for a second and just says, "Maybe we shouldn't duel again."
Yeah, I don't think I'm gonna recover quite.
Why don't you give me
Is it kind of
your cool roll, Roxana? You seem quite like chill. You won't fucking got like cleaved in half.
Yeah, I didn't know. I thought we were getting our asses kicked and murdered all the time with Alaric. I thought that was
Yeah,
the common
but
thing.
this is weird. This is again, you've never like done this to each other.
Ah,
Very
gotcha.
different sensation. It's yeah, you say that, but that like you kind of grip your blade as so easy right now, and he turns his back to just
Stop it. Stop that.
doing anything. Listen, girl, I don't think we should do these sparring matches of yours.
Yeah, apparently. I didn't think, what the fuck was that? Little
I don't
whisper
know.
right there.
Oh fuck.
You don't know?
I don't, obviously. This is so fucking typical of you. Always blame others for your own fucking actions.
I'm sorry, voice in my head that just whispered me to kill my brother?
I don't fucking whisper anything.
Well, it didn't come from me.
Are you sure?
Yeah.
I don't fucking know. Is it true that shit didn't come from me?
This isn't like a third thing in here, is there?
I don't know. I don't think so.
She says out loud, like, yeah, I'm with you, Ashton. I think, we should hold off on that.
Again, from my personal experience, they seem to boost emotions. And you were in a combative mood, so I guess it fled up.
Yeah.
Yeah, sure, yeah.
Katya, why don't you give me a cool roll? It's only a basic. Yeah, you're much more in control of yourself, but you definitely like the moment they were exchanging blows, you also felt this weird sense of excitement within you. Almost sort of like just it made it much easier for you to just imagine yourself taking part in that fight.
Yeah, she thinks to herself, you felt that too?
Yeah.
Fucking damn. As all right, apparently these as she visibly shakes herself a bit away. All right, apparently these things like what violence. As she speaks to Talon again. When you arrived, did you feel anything at first? When you first were arriving, anything? Remember?
Anything we knew that the first person who made contact with us, we had to bind ourselves to them. That's it.
And hopefully the scientists in New York can find out more. But yes, now Katya, once again, after I cannot listen. She doesn't know. Anyway. We have to be careful and perform our actions carefully. Again, these things are not the voices we feel in our head are not just these things giving us suggestions. They while you two's two Blades personalities seem like they sound a bit proactive and it could fit them. My one sure should doesn't seem that sort. There's a third force at hand that maybe perhaps that mysterious third force responsible for the emotional fuckery.
Okay, got it. No playing around, and Katya got an also goody two shoes. I'm gonna lay down now.
So I think it's good that at least we have someone who's a bit more calm.
I don't think there's a. You know what? I'm not gonna fight about it. I'm gonna go find a pillow. Wake me up when we gotta get out of here. She kind of gets up, presumably.
Yeah.
Find a couch or part of the room that she was been sleeping in, and lay down
As
for
you
a bit.
fucking enter the house, Karina's like, what the fuck?
Oh, shit. Karina, hey. What's up?
You know this is a rented place. Why are you
Wait.
bleeding all over the fucking floor?
I can go back outside if you want and rest that up.
How
Sorry,
about
I
you
didn't
go and
really
fucking clean? Were you about to go sleep on the fucking couch?
listen. It was gonna heal itself in a few minutes, I think. Hopefully,
And is the blood gonna fucking dissipate?
I'll clean it up before we leave.
No, you're not. Go clean yourself up now. Holy shit.
I don't think my shoulder has healed itself. She just goes and does what she says.
Listen. Good. Like my fucking torso was almost like hacked into two. Don't worry, I'm just gonna sleep in the fucking couch. Hit my guts everywhere.
Leave it off.
She was getting sleepy. Just because she can be durable doesn't mean she doesn't get affected by blood loss.
As it's like, holy shit, gonna goes outside. What the fuck happened?
These two had said to have a play fight.
Holy shit, man. You learn to fucking pull your punches. What the fuck?
Yeah, I was trying to. That's the thing. I think we're done with sparring.
Fuck, that's right. That's right.
The good thing, at least we figured out this way. Apparently, apparently the sparring causes weird emotions to flare up.
Yeah, I guess, but okay, all of you get some rest. I'm gonna pack up the bags. I guess we're going to the fucking I hate big.
Too many people.
Yeah. Too many people, too many fucking too crowded, too many options, too noisy, too fucking expensive. Fucking hell.
That's fair. Everything's getting more expensive these days.
Yeah, sure thing, fucking daddy's boy.
I have a job. I try to buy stuff with my own money as much as possible.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I
Yeah,
had a job.
I'm sure it was quite harsh living in a nice house, a nice neighborhood, in a nice town.
Yeah, I'm not saying I had it rough. I had it pretty great, but I did try. You know.
Make her way. Walk inside some of the blood spatters. Kind of looks at it and says, "You have to realize that any fucking weird displays you're gonna be put out, and well, I want to deal with fucking secret agencies coming after our asses. Those are still a thing, and they will take notice of your thing."
Yeah, Lara kind of mentioned stay quiet, subterfuge, and all that
Uh
stuff.
huh. So that means if you left a big pool of blood here, that would have been a very interesting report made to the local
Listen.
authorities. That report would have gotten the hands of certain people who then will not have a hard time tracking you down.
Listen, I'm sorry. Next time I'll wait until it heals while I'm out in the snow. Would that make you feel better?
You feel better if you were more cautious, generally speaking.
Well, I didn't expect the giant sword through my shoulder either, so it's a learning lesson.
You knew I was better than you.
Fuck you.
As long as you've actually learned something from.
Yeah, now I need some bleach, some lemon juice, and some rags.
Yeah. You'll have a few hours to spend here. I'm not sure if anyone wants to or talk about anything.
Mostly ask ask her her sword if she has if it has any name preferences or how it wants to be referred to, stuff like that.
Doesn't seem about the naming.
Then then the context is curious about. She would try to reminisce about the time together with the sword and ask like if it did feel anything towards those increased moments of like passion for them when the fear jumped up when she first killed Roxanne and stuff like that. Did it also have such feelings, or how did it work at least from its point of view?
What feeling?
Did it because she's trying to figure out how this emotional control thing work, and I'm not sure if it's feeling like separate things or if it's like sharing. Like for example, when she was scared, did it also feel scared?
We just have these conversations instead of trying to abstract them.
Then I'll just have it. Okay, fine. Yeah, I could just ask like so the question do you all feel the same things I feel, or
Not exactly. I know you feel them, but
gosh, you can only perceive things through my eyes and regular senses, nothing else?
yeah.
Sure, but
Yeah.
I do have a question. Back then, especially during the early days, during those many intense feelings of emotions, did you feel them too, or were you just more like a passive observer and bystander?
At that point, it was a bit harder to distinguish my own emotions from yours. I'm not exactly sure which was what.
fair enough. I'm just trying to figure out this mysterious feeling because from what sounds like, you are not the type to just randomly jump people. Trying to think where these thoughts come from.
Not sure either. But I'm gonna say right now, I think they're coming from you. They're not my thoughts, they're not my emotions.
So Kat's a bit quiet at that, but after like a minute, she'll be like in her head. Well, as I said before, I guess I have to learn. We all have to learn self-control.
And that will be the best.
I'm glad that you at least put more cautious seeming than the other two. Though I have a feeling you would probably be exception amongst the globe.
Suppose we'll see. There's no sample size is quite small right now.
Yeah. I just can't you will get ready for the future.
As listen, I'll say this for you, Ashton. Kind of like managed to cool off a bit. If you like maybe think a bit back. Well, listen. Well, you maybe didn't like the outcome, but in the moment, it did feel very good to do what you did.
That is probably a bad sign.
Probably. Depends on your perspective, I guess.
The perspective of I don't want to murder my sisters.
But yeah. I'm not sure if you were having any conversations about this.
Ashton is gonna try and meditate. 1 to cool off, and 2 to like make sure he's up and ready for the flight. A couple hours.
Gonna give you 1 adrenaline.
Yippee.
No, actually, I'm not. Give me a cool roll.
Okay.
Focus. Give me a cool roll with focus. I don't know. Going from murderous intent to meditation might be a bit hard. Such a short period of time.
Well, it's probably reroll. I do love gambling.
So
You know what? It'll be more fun.
good odds.
I love gambling. You know.
Are you a gambling man, Hate? Are you a gambling man?
I mean, yeah.
Are you a gambling man, Hate? Are you a gambler?
Would I be a true gambler if I didn't always roll the failure? You know, I'm happy with this too basic. I'm sure something's gonna fuck me up, but you know, we'll see.
I
Max,
mean,
stop trying to talk while I'm talking. I hate hearing myself talk, and I can't even hear you.
no balls.
No balls whatsoever.
Fake gambler confirmed.
I should gamble. Grunt says.
Yes, I do say that.
I should gamble. I should gamble. I love gambling. Yeah,
See?
I
There you
love gambling.
Don't
Suck it, Red.
I was the cheer you on, you son of a bitch.
Yeah, you'll it's again it's harder to sort of calm yourself down, but you're able to sort of get your emotions under in check as you're able to calm down your mind, enter a more peaceful emotional state that you can't get now that one adrenaline. Sana, you feel shit, not just physically but like emotionally as well. As you'll hear the Nova be like, "That's kind of bullshit."
What's kind of bullshit?
I think you probably could have taken him on.
Listen, he caught me off guard. Sadly, I don't think it'll be a repeat for a while.
We pop back up quite quickly. Give it a few hours and you'll be healed up.
Yeah, true, but sparring is not what we're here for, right? I need to make sure I'm still up to, well, save mom and dad.
Listen, I get it, but I don't think we should hesitate in actual combat. So I hope that when that time comes, you will take the swing.
Thanks back on Alexandria. I worry that's not gonna be a problem for me.
I think we'll be good.
Yeah. I know you said you don't know anything about, well, yourself at all, but do you have an idea why you're here? Coming to Earth? As a sword manifested by will, I guess?
Not particularly. I don't have any thoughts for falling. I just remember one thing that I have to bind myself to the first person who made contact.
Okay, gotta find a buddy as soon as you got the atmosphere. I gotcha. Is there, I don't know, you were essentially a newborn being brought upon Earth. Is there anything you wanted to see or do or?
Well, no. I mean, listen. I. See, the weird thing is, first time kind of bonded with you. Very hard to figure out where you began and I ended, and vice versa. No, if I want things outside of what you want, but right now I don't think so.
Okay.
Although, listen. Brother may be good with a sword, but I'm just saying, you could hold it against them. The other things.
I could definitely do that, but I don't think I will win the argument, though. I did, in fact, try to kill him first on purpose. Outside of the accidental time, I killed him.
I mean, the fact that the only bitch you got was the one that was trying to like fuck over your dad.
Yeah, he did only get that one bitch. Then he went off to go with some girls' room for panties, apparently.
Yeah, I think he may be a bit desperate.
Yeah, it's getting kind of sad. I'm a little worried about him, actually, too.
Mm-hmm.
You're so
Listen.
right, Nova.
May not be able to physically beat him, but emotionally might be able to mess him up.
Of course. One thing every younger sibling knows is to use the emotional knives you have at your disposal.
Listen,
Yeah, fuck him.
exactly. Everything is a tool.
Exactly.
But yeah, you can clear your grit and your heart condition. You'll all get in the car after a bit. As Karina is driving you to the airport.
So, do we have like supplies or like a secret fun thing to use or worry about?
Yeah, my leprechaun's stash of fucking gold.
Really?
Just like
Please don't tell me you were
size.
serious.
says, "We have some money. Why?"
I'm just asking. I don't know. I've never been on a secret mission before, so yes, gotta make sure I know the parameters.
Well, it's simple. I have the money. You'll have some pocket change, I suppose. And well, why do you even need money for?
Well, we have to. I presume we're not gonna just sleep outside and use the woods while we're there, right? We gotta go to hotels, move around, make sure no one thinks we're weird, right? Isn't that how it works in movies?
So we'll be sleeping at a very specific place, and well, you'll. Okay, that's actually a good point. We're going to a nice special hotel. It's part of this whole criminal underground network, which means once we get there, you will not talk to anyone, and if you do, it will be a very short to the point and very polite. You are not to swing your blades around or make any remarks or, God forbid, tell people who you're related to.
Got it.
You'll be safe there because they have a bunch of rules. Will prevent assassins from sniping you in your sleep. That also means it's a bit more expensive, so won't be able to stay there for too long, but at the same time, I'm taking expensive and safe rather than the alternative.
Okay. Do we have code names or anything like that?
Yeah, I'm calling you dumbass.
I don't think it'll be very polite to say in society, but I can call you bitch as well.
Listen, I think that's accurate.
I think at most we should probably just avoid using our last names, that someone might realize the connection. I think nobody knows our first name. Or most people shouldn't. I think if we avoid using names at all, mostly in introductions, I think we'll be fine.
She'll nod.
Okay. Just Roxana then.
Listen, it's less about secrecy of who you are and more about secrecy regarding what you are. Even if they learn about your last name, that's not a disaster, but they know you're a superpowered individual where your bounty goes up.
Okay.
I guess try our best not to get injured.
Yes. Act like you're actually quite frail human beings. Also, Copenhagen is not one of our bastions of connections and allies, so be careful.
Okay. And are we just trying to essentially find where Mom is, right? Do we have an idea where to start? Or just ask a bunch of questions and hope we land on the right one?
Well, I hope I'll be able to purchase some of that information on site.
Okay, so you're like a field leader then.
Keeps happening to me somehow.
I don't think there are
Okay.
many experienced officers around to choose from.
I think you're doing a great job, Karina. You kind of saved our lives more than twice, I think.
I guess you live and learn. And listen, there's plenty of experienced people. It's just that I don't think most of them have the firepower I do.
Yeah, that's what I meant. The Venn diagram in that regards, I think, rather small. It's include probably people like Alexander who are not the greatest.
Have been nice if
Being a
those.
real downer, cat.
I know.
Sorry, what did she say?
You're being a real downer, cat.
yeah, yeah.
There's a bunch of no, never mind. I was about to say there's a bunch of very powerful magic, I don't fucking know, sorcerers, whatever weird fucking thing they have in the US, but I guess no, yeah, most people are not as competent as I am. Never mind.
Is there
That's the wizard's deal. They like
yeah.
also morons.
I haven't had many interactions with them, but it's like one or two competent people, and the rest of them seem well, they started out in high school, so you can imagine how things went for them.
Oh.
Ah.
How long have they been at it?
About a decade or so. Almost 15 years, I think. Actually, no, probably a bit less, but still. Finally,
So they're in their 30s?
16 plus 10 equals 30s.
You said 15.
Then she said probably less.
Oh. So
no,
they're about our age then, huh?
Yeah, they're a bit older than a lot of you. Yeah. I think growing up with superpowers doesn't do too well for one's sanity.
You need to look over your shoulder for 5 different assassins. I don't think is very conducive.
No, I think coming to over rely on your abilities fucks you up.
So
I can
do
see
they
that.
also have like a society of wizard people? So there's like a school system thing going on?
No, they were all in the same school when and
Oh, okay.
yeah, it kind of blew up, and they all got magic infection. I don't know.
Magic disease? Okay.
They just developed powers, and this is what happens with these rifts. They open up, and sometimes people get affected in certain weird ways. Sometimes means you get ice power after you die. Other cases, but you do in fact gain. Well, you saw Amber. She's one of them.
Hmm.
She can do weird shit.
And does the stone people know about the wizard people, or is it one of
Absolutely.
those there? Ah,
Like I said, just because they know about it doesn't mean they'll be able to hunt you down. Not when you're a bit more knowledgeable and experienced. One of them can turn invisible and then fling a lightning bolt at you. It's not gonna
Oh, yeah.
what happens to the people or the ones caught in the rift that the stone gets? Do they just, she makes that motion with her finger on neck. Like, are they dead, basically?
Doubt it. And a waste of potential.
You want to recruit them to the organization and use them as weapons.
I know one group about 14 years ago. Pretty sure they got their hands on an actual angel. Something resembling it. Fucking went all culty afterwards.
Are they still around?
She nods.
Yeesh.
Yeah, they began
No.
worshipping it and killing fucking anything it said. I'll bring doom and destruction upon them. Fucking insane people.
Is the angel like stronger than you?
I don't fucking know. If I see her, I will let you know, cause I will definitely like to put a nice big old fucking ice spike through her jaw. But yeah, no, there's all sorts of fucking weird things out there nowadays. They've been mostly kept secret, but well, I'm not sure how long that will last.
Yeah, if things, what you guys mentioned, things have been escalating, right? So, meteor shower that the world can see. I can only it gets worse from here, right? And
Yeah,
not everyone
there's
gets. I'm sorry.
I was gonna say, yeah, and it's 1,000 people currently running around with swords and anger management issues. Yeesh.
And no one to explain it.
I'll be honest, I think no one explaining it might be better than the wrong people explaining it. We got lucky with you three. I don't think we'll get lucky with all of them. Right now, most places are still like rebuilding. So that was a big fucking clusterfuck.
So if the whole world learns of the people with swords, what do you think's gonna happen next?
Mass panic. Governments mobilized against you. Probably
Yeah,
nothing
that
good.
tracks.
Don't worry. I think right now, I think nobody wants the governments to begin panicking. Right now, everyone's benefiting from Alaric's glorious quest for peace.
So what do you think of the odds are that he ever goes power crazy? You know what to say about absolute power and all, you know?
Honestly, I don't want to think about that. Because, you think Alexandra's fucking scary with her weird fucking vine shit? Or are you gonna deal with, someone that goes power crazy? That can, bend time? That can see the fucking future?
So does he have like any hobbies, or is it just work every day until that tension snaps? Just want to ask.
He does take a bit of time off every now and then. Although, how much time he spends, seeing it after all. For you, I don't know how long it's been, but for me, it's been 3 weeks. So, I don't know if he just pauses time and says he's gonna be back in 10 minutes. It might be like a few hours for him, might be a day. I'm not exactly sure. He is not the most open about his personal life.
I hope he's got something good going on for him.
Well, I know for a fact he comes from the future, sort of. I guess it's weird with time travel, but apparently the world he comes from is horribly, horribly messed up, and we're all doing slightly better than timeline. Need to keep it up.
That's good news.
Listen. You did listen. Everyone I think heard of mass political assassinations across the U.S.
Some guy shot
Oh,
fucking
man.
Reagan in L.A. on the street. The CIA, that was the CIA deep state, a secret service agent shot fucking Reagan.
It's not just the U.S. It's all over the world. It happens. It is a bit worrisome. But there's so much political violence happening.
We need to remove the deep state.
How many FBI heads have you killed already? Because if the answer is not 20, you're too low.
The FBI are our guys, though. We kill CIA guys.
Yeah, the problem is we kill only once, and then the next head is our guy.
The FBI guy, we didn't have to kill him. He was already our guy. We just supported him. Well, let's just hope that maybe with time, eventually this thing has to be public, and maybe we figure out a way to smooth the transition over, and so he doesn't have to bear it on his own shoulders.
Listen, I think the guy needs like a party, a drink, and a relaxing chair somewhere.
Pretty sure he's also fighting like interdimensional fucking assassins. So
What?
so when he was teen, right, when it started for him here in the 60s, there was this like chick who came trying to like murder him, a bunch of other people. So he kept killing her, and she kept popping up over the years in different places. Now there's others. Well, Alexandra actually fought one of them 2 years ago. That's when her and Alaric made their fucking, I don't know, agreement, ceasefire, call it whatever the fuck you want. Basically helped out in exchange for him going a bit easier on her. And basically she fought a guy who could fucking levitate things and had fucking some weird like shield bubble around him. Spoken of had weird slang, weird clothing. I can now kidnap him. So yeah, no, it's I think he has to deal with a lot more than he actually lets people on, so.
Ooh, man. I'm gonna say something inappropriate, but I'll hold off. I can be an adult about this one.
Fucking say it.
I'm back.
Uh,
Sorry, that's my brother.
Has he decided to blow off some steam? You know, have a little something going on? Doesn't have to be like a thing, but you know.
You're asking if we fucked?
Not you, Jesus. I said him in general.
How
Gosh,
should I? Do you think I ask about his fucking?
I
So why
don't
don't you
know.
ask him next time you see him?
Out of everyone here, who knows Alaric the most? Not me, for sure. So I'm asking. If you don't know, it's fine. Like
Hey,
I said,
Lorik, anyone suck your dick recently? What?
me don't have to be that crude about it, but yeah.
Well,
I'm sorry.
has anyone popped thine sherry recently, my lord? Well, you can say it like that or some shit?
I don't know. Has anyone revved your engine? Probably.
Anyone rode your Harley?
Rock your world?
You know, yeah, ask him that next time you see him. If you do, I'll give you $20.
Okay, okay. I will.
I think part of him not talking too much about his personal shit.
I think it might also be for safety reasons, because the more people know, the exponentially increase the chance of someone might stop eventually. And
Yeah.
what better way to
That's a good
bully
point.
someone other than put a gun to their loved one's head?
That's a good point.
There's also an argument to, in fact, avoid having interpersonal relations with anyone.
Listen, I'm not an idiot, okay? Looking outside of the situation with Alaric, it looks like he's fucked in a lot of ways, and I'm just asking in general.
I'll be honest. The way he talks sometimes, and I caught him in a few discussions over the years. I do think there's people he cares about at the very least, so he's not like completely without any roots.
Oh, that's good. That's good. Listen, outside the fact I don't think one person should be going through such, I don't know what the hell pressure he's going through alone. Knowing the guy who can control time actually has time for himself is a bit reassuring.
I think, given the situation, at the very least, I know for a fact he has. Listen, I like him. We don't hang out too much, but we've shared a couple of drinks. We've ranted about shit. There's a couple of us. We hopefully enjoy spending time, but I don't know if he's dating anyone, if that's what you're asking.
Okay, like I said, even just having, I don't know, like a pet spider or something like that would be a bit reassuring.
Oh, no, not. Listen, there's Heidi, but don't say I said that to her. That should kill you. Then me afterwards.
Who's Haley?
Yeah, is she also
Not
part of the...
Haley, Heidi. She is
Heidi.
she is this chick he picked up. I think it was somewhere in the fucking Yukon. Her and a bunch of other people got fucked up by a rift. And now she has this weird thing. She like kills things. She kind of gains their physical abilities.
Shit.
Yeah, and it's sort of, I don't think it like, well, I'm not exactly sure how it works on a biological level, but let me tell you that apparently she's killed a grizzly, a bunch of wolves, and well, when they found her, she also assisted in killing a bunch of other people just like her, so they thought they were werewolves at the beginning.
Oh, she's the werewolf girl you mentioned. Oh god, then when she kills one of us, she gets a sword?
I don't know. Maybe? That's a terrifying
Okay.
thought. She can already
That's
rip a
what we-
person in half.
You can always test it out, Ashton, when you meet her and see how it works.
I don't think you should.
Yeah, I think that's a bad idea.
I'm surprised, Ashton, you agree with me.
I know.
Well, listen, if she like steals people's power, maybe she steals immortality, and then we just stay dead. You know?
Mm-hmm.
Listen, I've like I said, imagine somebody with the brute strength of a grizzly bear that can punch you. Not nice. I don't think she's killed any weird things since then, but I won't be surprised. She is a bit more I think her powers may have also affected her mental state. She's a bit more feral.
Don't piss her off.
If you ever see her, just give her some beef jerky and it'll be fine.
Okay, keep that in mind.
On a completely unrelated note, do we have any beef jerky on the play?
No.
Got it. We need to find some of that stat then.
Only when we go to New York. Don't worry, she's also being sent around the globe for other stuff. Highly unlikely you'll run into her.
Look at the camera.
Listen, we'll see. Listen, we'll see. Now in your head, Ashton, Ruin will say, "Ah, come on, you're not intimidated. I think you should shoot your shot."
See, here's the thing. See, first you said it was desperate. Now you're egging me on. I'm getting mixed signals from you, dude. I think you just want to see me get ripped in half.
Well, you'll bounce back from it. So I think if anyone should risk it, it should be you.
I am not entirely sure.
I'm pretty sure your dick would grow back on.
I definitely don't want to find that out, dude.
But if you succeed though, imagine the words.
You can't like see the mental images I create, can you?
I can actually, and I approve.
Listen, I'm not gonna walk in swinging. We are going to very carefully test
I
these
don't know.
waters.
You called me Ruin for one reason.
Yeah, you're. What, you're trying to ruin me?
Maybe you should ruin others.
Maybe she likes music.
Exactly, you'll be able to serenade her.
Oh, I can't sing.
The fucking guitar, you dumbass.
Do you serenade with it? I thought that was just singing.
Nah, I'm pretty sure you can use the instrument.
Why do you know that?
You know that?
I'm pretty sure I didn't.
Well, now you do.
I can't tell that the grunter I start saying that. You know, all right. So, first order of business, find a guitar. Second order of business, find a werewolf. Sound like a plan, Ruin?
I think it's a promise. As I just kind of like looks in the rear view mirror and is like, yeah,
What?
No, you've just been staring blankly again for
He's
Well,
planning to fuck the
well.
werewolf.
Ruin is just very chatty.
Holy shit. Oh, okay.
I'm not planning to. I was talking to him.
Well,
Your first instinct was to get for the panty, just for the panty drawer.
It was to look in the bag because he wanted to see what was in there.
You dive under that bed like a gremlin looking for the underwear.
Also, you were looking for a sexy spell.
A sexy spell. Those are the words you said.
He wouldn't leave it alone.
I think that was also your thoughts, because apparently they also have our feelings in the beginning, so it's hard for them to be like an individual. So it was your thoughts as well, brother.
He took my curiosity, apparently.
Of panty finding and sexy spell finding, of course.
sirs.
Listen, Ashton, it's all right to, well, no, it's not all right to be a pervert, but we'll hopefully with time be able to fix you or beat the shit out of you. I don't really know.
You know, I think if what I'm thinking is correct, you can't fix me anymore. I think it grows back.
I can always freeze you up, see how long that lasts. Have you ever been encased in a block of ice?
Can't say I have. Can't say I want to try.
Listen, apparently you won't die, so I can just keep you there. And I know for a fact I live for a long time, so see if that thing applies to you.
Be quiet.
No, I do. Yeah, you should. You should, in fact, when we meet her, you should, in fact, give her like a cheesy fucking pickup line.
I'm not gonna give her a cheesy pickup line, guys.
I think you should, though.
Because you want to see me get ripped in half. I think everyone here wants to see me get ripped in half.
Maybe. What does that say about you, though?
That I don't want to get ripped in half?
Maybe you deserve to get half.
You guys put these words in my mouth. I never once said I wanted to seduce the werewolf. You guys started putting that. You put that evil on me. You guys started saying that. Now you won't let it go.
No, we can stop by Amber's place. Say a goodbye, right?
Well, yeah, you should apologize.
Don't we have a flight to catch, guys?
Listen, I don't want to get you ripped in half, but I'm not going to deny that we know who you are, Ashton.
Yeah, like my voice isn't pushing me to do things that are against my character so far.
Listen. Luckily for you, I know way too much about Amber's. You're safe on that front.
Listen, like you said, we're probably never even gonna see her. So that means it's not gonna matter.
Do you want to see her, Ashton?
I think at this point, even if I do see her, you guys are gonna immediately be like, "Hey, he wants to fuck you," and then I'm gonna get ripped in half. So I don't think I do.
Nah,
Ashton,
that's my
Ashton.
point. Listen, I know her. She's listen, she's fucked plenty of guys worse than you.
Amber or the werewolf? What?
Amber, no.
No, I was talking about the werewolf.
Oh no, I don't think anyone's brave enough for that one, kid.
Yeah.
Amber though, Amber's the low-hanging fruit.
I feel like I'm being baited here.
You roll me a detect roll if you want to see if she's bullshitting.
You know what, Grunt? I think I will. That's a.
Are you a gambling man? Are you a gambler? Are you
You
a
know
gambling
what?
man?
I know who you are.
No,
Ah.
Listen. Yeah, listen.
no idea.
Do you think Karina is like fucking gives a shit enough to lie to you? That she seemed like the lying type of individual.
I don't know.
He's a bit kind of too direct about this.
Either way, we got parents to see and apparently evil to save. So, you know what? I'm sure there will be time for you guys to harp on me about talking to women plenty in the future. Who knows? We might be immortal.
Ruin will
well-
say, "Damn, truly are maidenless." Holy shit.
I already said if we saw her, we'd talk to her, okay? Is that not enough for you?
But like, why are you being such a bitch to the rest of them? Though they're gonna make fun of you. Do you realize that?
They
right?
were gonna make fun of me regardless. They're already making fun of me, don't you see? Besides, I'm not actually just a rampant horn dog. You realize that, right? I enjoy a lot of things in life.
I didn't say that's your only defining feature. Listen, I get it. She's hot. Listen, you can just be honest about it, man. I mean, your
Amber
head.
is hot, but that's not important right now. Just because someone's hot doesn't mean I have to go and fuck them.
Well, no, but if the opportunity arises,
So what if I actually want to find like someone to settle down with eventually, huh?
going about this the wrong way, then.
You're right, which is why maybe it's time for a change. I think honestly, just the stress of this past week has really kind of thrown me off the rails.
Brian's like, he's doing it again.
Yeah.
I told you he's
Yeah.
chatty.
Listen, I think it's nice that you have you can get along with your sword buddy, Ashton.
Oh, what? Just yours not talk to you that much?
No, I just say I think it's nice that you're getting along with yours.
I mean, are you not getting along with yours?
No, I
think we're getting
am.
along mostly fine, right? Right, Rian?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I think we get along great.
Is he gonna be your wingman when you go to ask the werewolf / Amber out?
We're really not gonna let this go with this entire plane ride, are you?
Would you let this go with the rules reversed?
Of course
I-
not, but that's
I-
besides the point.
I remember mentioning an English guy once, and he didn't let it go for a week.
Yeah, honestly.
Listen, the only reason. You are so lucky.
Well, that's a fucking good point. If your sword is now with you all the time, that means it'll. Damn, you're
It always
no
perceives
package
through all
deal,
senses.
aren't you?
Oh, that's a good question.
Yeah, no,
You just hear in your head, Roxana. Listen, that's a problem for you. I think we'll play together.
Well, yeah, but is it gonna be a problem for you? Like, this is gonna make sure you're cool with this, because I don't think
Hey, listen. This guy was hot, so. Plus
he
you-
was.
Listen. I'm pretty sure I infer some of my personality from you in the beginnings.
Oh yeah. Gosh, I feel like I have to be a responsible role model now. Ugh.
Not really. Might be boring now.
Yeah, I don't think I can pull it off. I'll last like 2 days before I immediately do something stupid. Okay, well, at least we're cool. We had our conversation. We're cool with it. She kinda sits in the group.
Listen, I don't think these things have something of gender or they do actually, but I don't think they. I don't think you mind as the issue. I don't think.
I do love the Mac pre-word and then fade sentence.
yeah. He said his piece. Oh, bow down and listen.
That's my piece.
I don't think you.
I don't think you mind. I don't listen. She says as a nerd. I don't think you mind.
Regards to what?
You can't sound the soldier towards the camp.
Not understand the words you're saying, Mac.
Basically asking like the sword even care basically.
About what?
about relationships and whatnot.
So, like, Talon will be like, not particular, you know?
Oh, if you want, Ashton, I think you're gonna be cool. Which, whatever girl you decide to, break their hearts with.
Karina will just roll her eyes, but because she's driving, none of you can see this. As
I gotta amp him up. He's my brother, you know.
as kind of shrugs, says, feel like you're setting up for a disappointment, but to each their own. I should say that instead of typing it in chat like a coward.
Okay. Well, Karina, you don't have to be, jealous about the whole thing. If you have some feelings about the matter, you should speak it up.
Let me think. Well, it does appear I have some feeling. I think fuckboys are well, not that impressive. Seems like he's not a very successful one either.
Oh, damn, Ashton, you gonna take that?
What am I gonna do? Like, complain? Because it's only gonna make myself look worse.
I mean, yeah, but you could still try to put up a fight here.
Listen, I have definitely been acting in a rather uncouth manner, I would say. And, that is definitely, she's right. That's not the way, it's not the way to have lasting partners.
Aw. Look at him growing up before my eyes.
Ruin will say, no, but if it nets you more partners, I think it's a fair trade-off.
Listen, maybe I don't want multiple partners, huh?
Good luck then.
Listen, man, we are getting thrown into a very strange new world, so I think the only thing we can do is play stuff by ear. No use planning for the future when we have no idea what the future's gonna hold.
Yeah,
I think we just gotta take it easy.
You're probably right, but making fun of the normal stuff can be reassuring too.
That was my catchphrase, but I don't think it counts for the thing, so I'm not even gonna put the emote.
The emote.
Up to you.
As the the car will stop, and suddenly you realize not near the airport, near the docks.
Karina, this isn't the airport.
Oh, my mistake. Well, looks like I have to get a bit of a drink beforehand, so can't fly on a plane sober. Like, gets out of the car.
Can you get me one too?
Oh no.
You'll have to get
Oh.
one inside if you want. It's like walking in.
Yeah, Roxana scrambles after.
I mean, you'll recognize the bar at this.
Yeah.
The bit is very obvious. A woman of subtlety, Karina is not.
I'll think to myself, well, should we go in?
If not, you look like a little bitch again.
That is a good point. All right, let's take it on the chin. I'll start heading after.
Jim Kate also follow.
Yeah.
You all walk and she sits down at the table. You all sit with her and is like, why do you have that fucking gloomy look, Ashton?
I think there's a good chance I'm gonna get cursed.
Only if you like mess with her and she doesn't like it.
The thing is, remember the whole door thing? It was kind of the one door she said don't go into, so
Went into her room, that's right.
yeah.
You need to apologize for that.
Yeah.
Listen, if you tell her what you were looking for, I think she might be a bit more understanding.
Yeah, a sexy spell.
As you'll see Amber approaching your table. Puts down a couple of drinks. A bit of a smile and says, on the house.
Thank you.
Glad to see you're all doing better.
You too, actually.
Kind of like stretches a bit, says, how long until you have... Marina kind of like looks at her watch. 30 minutes or so. As Amber will just kind of like stretch her back, like, well, it's a good thing then, because I do need someone with strong arms to help me lift a couple of beer crates in the back.
Sorry, if you repeat that, I couldn't. My thing was.
She said that she
Bug
needs
it out.
someone with strong arms to help her lift some things in the back.
Yeah. I will be happy to help.
So, smile as she kind of starts dragging you away.
So, did you know that was gonna happen, or were you guys made a plan beforehand? She kind of looks at Karina as she's taking a drink from the beer or whatever drink she gave her.
Chuckles and says, listen, listen. You might be immortal now, but what happens if you die in like a few months? Ain't exactly the most stable lifestyle. Some people like to enjoy the moment. One of those.
Ah,
So they've been through a bit more shit.
does she does she make the magic drinks as well, or is that just another person? I have to go and try to persuade to.
No, that's
Oh.
unfortunately, that's a different guy. He's in the States.
God damn it! I'll put in my bucket list then.
Well, listen. It's a good point. Don't give that the magic alcohol to like regular people. It will actually kill them.
Well, I wasn't planning to share, but I'll remember that.
I feel like I should have said that to you a bit earlier. I figured if you can like come back from fucking getting impaled, you'll probably survive that as well.
Yeah. Well, at the very least, I going into this whole mission thing. How the scale of 1 to 4 to we're fucked. How dangerous is it gonna be?
I'll be honest. I don't think it's gonna be physically dangerous. It's not for you to be. You've survived Alexandria. You can handle a bunch of armed thugs. Now, whether you'll be able to successfully rescue your parents, not incur the wrath of one group or another. Keep yourselves unnoticed. That's a different matter.
Well, here's hoping.
Listen, with Katya's ability to read minds, we might be able to get into places and get info that we wouldn't be able to otherwise.
Hear that, Katia? You're gonna be our nice little mind reader on this one.
Yeah, I forgot you could do that.
You're in the
My
back.
You're in the back right now.
Oh, right.
Done.
Take it.
Did wonder why exactly I did gain that ability on.
That's a good point. Do you think it were randomized, or it's based on our personalities, or whatever?
Nova will bring it up. Well, I mean, what the fuck is this mind being useful for?
Oh. Everything, I assume.
I mean, that's if you care about what's in other people's mind that they don't want to share with you, but
Mm,
that my point still stands.
true. Well, crushing someone under the weight of my mind and anger, I think it's pretty cool.
Exactly.
Exactly.
As Ashton, she can like go in the back. In fact, there are no crates, shockingly. So,
There's a meme.
I hear you're leaving soon to save your folks.
Yeah. It's really quite the adventure, I'd say.
Yeah, as the first missions go, that's quite an important one.
So, what about you? Got any plans besides hanging out here?
Hang out here, I keep an eye on things. Lark when he comes through, or someone drops by to ask some questions, talk a bit.
That psycho bitch isn't gonna come around and give you trouble, is she?
Her and Alaric have some sort of boundaries thing, so well, she can fuck up with my stuff. It's always give and take kind of thing.
Yeah. Speaking of fucking up your stuff, I do have something to apologize for.
Other than trashing my place.
Yeah, kinda. Well, I kind of broke into your secret room.
Yeah.
Before
I
the place got
think,
trashed.
I think the door off its hinges. That doesn't seem like an Alexandra MO.
Yeah.
What were you hoping to find inside?
Spells of a certain nature?
No. Always used to say that the forbidden fruit is the sweetest. I really think I put anything important there that specifically told you not to go in. I still kind of want to smile a bit.
Oh! It was a bait.
Mm-hmm.
Nice.
As she like gets a bit closer, find anything you like?
I guess you could say that.
As she sort of pushes herself up against you, she begins to try and make out with you.
You know what, Grunt? I am a free spirit.
Yeah, so is she.
And I, in fact, do not take things very seriously. And I do want to take it easy. God, yeah.
Listen, who has
So-
time in this life to care about? Listen, human connections make us hurt. This doesn't. This makes things easy, simple.
Like a great Jedi once said, I don't care about them when I fuck them.
No attachments, baby. I'm the perfect Jedi.
Yeah, why don't you give me a full roll there, mister?
Uh-oh.
You have adrenaline. You have adrenaline.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna spend an adrenaline here.
Are you afraid of your letting your emotions go rampant a bit there, sir?
Yes. Can I roll? Can I roll with focus, Grunt?
Yes, with focus, yes. You are focusing after all. Ah, there we go.
I locked in with Carlos.
Lock in.
Yeah.
Now give me that enduro.
Listen, listen. You could let loose, but if you are in fact a bit scared after, especially after the Roxana.
Yeah, I
Like-
almost beheaded my sister, and then my sister, when she got a little too emotional, snapped everyone's necks.
Yes.
So no, I think I need to keep myself in control.
Yeah. Listen, it's not the best thing. It's not the best experience because of that. But hey, listen, better than nothing. Beggars can't be choosers. Am I right?
Does she tie me up, Grunt?
If you ask to.
He does. He does.
All handmade rope.
Rope burn really adds to the feel.
As after that, while the others are waiting, I'm not sure there's any conversations you want to have with Karina. As listen, it's noon. There's not many people here.
This small talk. Small talk.
After going at it, and we'll kind of bring it up with you, Ashton. What are you so afraid of?
His lips purse for a second, and he kind of glances away. There seems to be a bit of a side effect with the whole new powers thing. When, well, on that night at least, when Roxana lost control, she didn't just kill Alexandra, she killed me and Katya too. Not to mention, when Katya got emotional, she threw me out of a car. And Roxana tried to kill me again. Thought we were getting better about it, but we decided to do a practice spar, and well, after I won, I had to stop myself from cutting off her head, despite only wanting to give her a nick.
You're afraid of hurting me, is that it?
Yes.
Kind of like smiles, kind of rests your face a bit, says, "It's very sweet of you. Are you gonna trust me enough to wanna try something?"
I also don't want to hurt people I like. You know, if that makes sense.
That's one I want to see if it works on you. If
Guess,
it can help you.
give it a shot.
As she's just gonna give you a kiss, but are you gonna let all those emotions just flow naturally? All the pent up anger, frustration, fear, especially.
He's gonna let part of it out just to see what happens, right? You know, like creaking open the floodgates before you
Yeah.
crank it all the way open.
As you suddenly you feel all of them, as you let yourself feel a bit more and kind of start giving into it, it turns into very it's a weird sensation for you. You can give me a roll with just to like try and
Okay.
figure out what the fuck is actually happening. Yeah, it's not sure if you want to reroll or not, but
You're gambling, man.
Dude, I am a gambler. I love gambling.
Finally.
Tragic.
as the not sure what's going on, but all those negative dark impulses just wash away, giving room to overpowering feeling of love towards this woman, this warmth inside that builds up, and you stare at her that as if she is the center of your universe for this brief few minutes as you both kiss each other, and she breaks it off and sort of the effects wane off.
It was actually really nice.
Maybe we'll see each other again next time. Maybe we can actually fuck properly.
Yeah. I think I'd like that.
Good luck with your parents and everything.
Good luck with the bar.
First of you will see Ashton walk out, looking a bit more mentally refreshing.
Yeah, you know, he actually the bravado he's putting forward doesn't seem as fake as it usually is.
Well, looking good, brother. How you feeling? Well, I got an idea.
Have all the negative emotions come back too, or
Yeah, it was only a temporary thing.
honestly feeling a lot better.
Well, if you want, there's still your drink left. I'm not taking a sip, I promise.
Karina
Who's putting it?
looks at the watch. Nah, we have to go. Loverboy here had used all his time.
Oh, in that case, she takes his drink and chugs it.
I was gonna do that. What the hell?
Sorry. Took too long.
Listen, she has to show off now that she can actually hold her liquor.
It must be a new feeling for you. That's the road.
Sweet bird.
Uh-oh.
As you will all take your leave from here. Heading over to the airport, getting onto the plane as you begin your journey across the North Sea. to Copenhagen. Not sure if there's any conversation.
Copenhagen.
I'm not sure if there's any conversation. All of you on the plane ride. You three will be sitting next to each other. So.
Yeah, I actually do want to ask Katya something.
Oh, damn. Yeah.
So you can if you can read minds, right? If you read my mind, can you hear Ruben's voice?
That's a
Now, I
good
do have a
point.
question, Grunt, about the mind reading ability. How exactly was that discovered?
That's without powers, and realize you can feel like thoughts. Very like surface level. If you like focus on it. Oh, trust me, Alaric has seen all sorts of things like that, and we have a long list.
Also, he just asked, like, okay, focus on someone's mind, just in case.
Yes, unironically, yes.
Ah, okay, so it wasn't just like I heard it accidentally, so and that's like, I'm not sure if
You're not the first mind reader.
that you would join the Antifa Telepath Corps. I actually have not tested that out.
Well, we got a long plane ride. You can try.
Well, please do try to chat with your partner while I do it. Maybe. Well, the problem is from I was only able to hear surface thoughts, so. But we'll see. Yes, can I try that out?
Ruben, say something funny.
Listen. Isn't it much better after you get some?
You know, it was honestly really relaxing.
Gotcha.
Nice to not have to think of. Sorry, go on.
I say you'll still have to roll me focusing. Just don't need to spend
don't-
adrenaline.
Alright, gotcha. Oh my lordy lord Jesus Christ, God! What the fucking Lord, good Christ, Lord in heaven! What the hell?
Well,
What the?
You know everything about me. What the fuck?
you know that it is a jackpot. Congratulations, Mac. He is in fact being very open right now. Oh boy, did they fucking you get vivid details.
Oh God! Except
Now
for
they're seared into your brains. You have not only the audio, visual, tactile feelings. It's a full sensory. You're able to read his mind as you're able to tap into, like, his side of the thing. Like everything.
You fucked her.
As you will feel her sort of kind of going a bit through your mind, Ashton, but what you expected for her to be like only a small peek maybe at the conversation with Ruin turned out as she fucking bulldozed through your brain, as it's not just what you said in your head, but it seems like she read also the subject of discussion in it. As Ruin will point out, fuck, I think she got way more than she wanted to.
Hold on, where's the Vietnam PT? Where's the Vietnam PTSD gif right now to represent Katya's face?
He's just gonna say, well, I guess that answers that question. Sorry about that, Cat. So could you hear him?
Nope, not hear him at all.
Good to know.
Nope. I don't want to talk about this.
Yeah, let's not.
What happened?
Nothing happened.
Yeah, nothing happened.
Okay, it
No.
sounded like something happened.
Nova will speak in your head, Roxana. I think she got more than she wanted to.
Are you okay, Cat? Oh my God.
She
How did you
shakes
do
her
that
head
to her,
no.
Ashton?
She said sadly, it turns out there's not much in Ashton's head, so there was not much resistance when I pushed.
For something, all right. Come on.
We'll speak up. In your head, Ashton will say. Well, they won't be making fun of you now, I don't think so.
I don't think they will.
See? Much better.
Great minds really do think alike.
Corina will notice this from across the aisle, kind of like. You know what? Actually, I don't care.
Are they killing each other? No? Alright, I'm good.
Just holding her sis. It's gonna be all right.
The worst jackpot. The natural one, the monkey's paw. I'll never roll another jackpot again.
That was, in fact, your one jackpot in the
Yeah.
entire system.
Everybody gets one.
Listen. You also saw the nice conversation afterwards, but listen. Unfortunately, right now, that was the 3 minutes. That was at the end. You have to sift through all of the memories first.
Yeah, she was trying to get out.
27 minutes of your
She was-
brother's dick.
She was panicked. She was panically trying to get out. She went
Yeah.
around the corner and then went to do another memory.
You could have had the exit.
Very least, as you get ability is powerful thing.
Dangerous, though. She's learned the consequences.
You should have
Looks like green blood.
Then
I said
she
to-
realized she didn't know Ashton had no mental defenses. This is the
That's-
explanation. Head empty.
You learned something that took Jean Grey deaf to figure out. Okay, it's fine. This is growth here.
How did this never happen to Jean?
Listen,
Real
it
issue,
wasn't.
actually.
For a while, she's just like, I can just do what I want. Guys, reading minds should be a big issue. I can't control it. It's not a problem. Oh, I can see why this would be a problem, actually.
Yeah. Sure, there's any other conversations?
Light non-sex related topics to give Katya some time to recover, of course.
As yeah, eventually you'll land in the city. As you'll take a car to this very fancy looking hotel. Once you're inside, Karina's gonna go up to the reception, and as she gets it's like one room, we'll follow her. Say, okay, so we have one room. I'll be sleeping on the couch. The rest of you can figure things out. There's a double bed. I don't give a shit how you do it.
Is there a cup
I call
chair?
bed.
If there's a cup chair, I'll sleep in the cup chair.
Cup chair?
A cup chair. You know, every hotel has one.
Spell it, because it sounds like you're saying a different word.
C-U-C-K.
Is it? Oh, I don't
Oh,
think they
come on,
have
bro.
it. It's in like this is a different time period. I don't think they have those.
No, there's a random chair that, you know, listen, Red, you don't know what the cup chair is?
Oh my God! Fuck you hate. God fucking damn it! I didn't hear the first time you spelled it. You piece of shit. You go on the floor. I hope she takes your dick next time.
I'll just sleep in the chair, you know? Good old chair.
And listen, I don't. I guess to each their own.
Masterful jokes.
But
It's probably off the
I don't. Is this how like suicide looks? I don't.
No, it's just that's the fun word for the chair that that's up in
Listen,
the corner that faces
this is the only way Hayden will see any game. He got himself the cup for himself.
The problem is, I don't know, is this an American thing? Because we don't have this in Europe. I don't fucking know.
You don't have a single chair in the hotel room, Brett?
I've never. No, actually.
Your hotels don't come with desks?
Oh my
They do,
god.
but it's not in the fucking corner. Like what?
Listen, I'll show you a picture.
Come on, please. You baby.
One of these,
Oh my god, you piece of shit.
Little romantic.
Legitimately, no. I don't.
One of those.
It's not what you think. He's lying to you. He's fading you. Get out of there.
One of those. It's the chair in the corner.
I can't explain how I was dying of laughter. I was dying. Grunts based on a meme.
Well, I'm maybe, but like again, it's
about the cuck chair. It's about Andrew. It's about sneak. The long story. I'll explain later after the session.
He knows what it is. He jokes about it all the time. He's just getting lost by Tate's words.
again, yeah, but like again, hotels don't necessarily have that. Like, I'll fucking like even if they have a desk, let me post an image. They'll have like fucking chairs at the table, but they won't have a suspicious looking fucking chair in the corner. I'm sorry.
I'm sorry. I need to write this down in the fucking quotes.
A cock chair.
No, it's
I think he'd spell it in
chair.
I know.
It's the cock chair. And the cock chair.
yeah, I feel like you're. I feel like this is an American thing. Hate. European hotels don't
might
have
be,
this
I guess.
one. I've been in hotels in like 4 different countries, and I've never seen this.
Grant, thank you for being here, and being part of this. I want you to know. I thank you. This is.
So no, I guess it doesn't have a cock chair.
Damn, I guess I'll just then he'll sit in like a kind of like a back against the wall and just kind of get some rest that way.
I was gonna ask if Roxana wants to make the penny saving remark to my face, but
No, she already mentioned before that we were going to be saving on money, so I didn't know about that
it's
part.
like how many gold coins do you have?
Listen, Grant, I'm not going to be rude about it. I'm just saying it on the chat. It doesn't count if my character didn't say it.
Quick, mind reader.
Yeah, you're just a coward.
Look, I can see a bear trap when it's being made for me. I'm going to go take the bed. Thank you very much.
As yeah, he'll settle in and sorry, I will say. So you 3 will sit your ass in the fucking room. I need to go ask a couple of questions, see if anyone has anything they wanna sell me, and I'll be back with hopefully some information about your mom.
Aye.
Take her leave.
Sounds good. Go take a. I said that, but I was muted. But he said that sounds good. I'm gonna take a nap.
Yeah, you'll be able to relax and unwind for a bit if there's any last conversations any of you want to have.
No, probably looking out the window if we had that, of course.
Yeah, it's a 5-star hotel. It's very nice. Very good view of the city.